Hey there, lovely friends. Today we're going to be talking about your SEO performance on your website. This is a very important part, a very integral part of your web presence, your online business. So I want to make sure that you're set up for success, and let's get started. On one of my last videos, I talked a little bit about search engine optimization and how I go about finding keywords to help me develop my content strategy. So I'll place a link to that up here so that you can see what my process is like. But essentially, you really need to sit down and figure out what keywords are important to your business. And this is something that you want to do prior to creating any content. If you overlook your keyword research, one of the very first major pitfalls in SEO, you're going to miss out on so much that you could have on the table for you. Remember, people are searching in Google to find information that you're providing. So if they don't know you provide it and they can't find it in search engine pages, then they're going to go somewhere else and find it on someone else's website. So it's important that you learn to optimize your pages so that you have a better chance at getting found on Google. You can use tools like Key Search, Keyword Planner. There's lots of other tools too, like Ubersuggest or Ahrefs, but find your favorite tool and figure out what works for you in your budget and in your comfort zone for what you like to work with, and use your keyword research tool on a daily basis. Pitfall number 2, ignoring mobile optimization. Nowadays, everybody's on mobile. So if your website is not optimized for both a laptop or desktop, in addition to a mobile device, a tablet, a phone, then you're not getting the best you can out of your online business, and it can seriously hurt your rankings. So make sure that your website is optimized for mobile devices and that your user's experience is seamless across all platforms. Pitfall number 3, neglecting quality content. If your content on your website lacks quality, then we all know that because content is king, content rules, that the lack of quality content is going to adversely affect your web presence. So you want to make sure that you are constantly feeding into your online business, essentially your website, by providing quality content there. For those of you who are wondering how often this should be and how much work you have to put into it, it's totally up to you and your goals for your business. But I would highly suggest that you are creating content on a weekly basis, and several times a week is better. So make sure that you're creating quality content that's fresh and engaging so that your readers have something to come back to help them figure out what they need in their lives, helping them to solve their problems and answer their questions. Your website should be reflective of an online platform that creates solutions for your readers. Pitfall number 4 is neglecting the user experience. And that kind of goes back to a little earlier when I said that we want to make sure it's optimized for all the experiences of your user on mobile devices as well as on computers and laptops, desktops and laptops. And so in addition to that, we want to think about how quickly your pages load. So slow loading pages are going to take so long that your reader will just bounce off of your page. So you want to make sure that your pages are loading somewhat fast, that your navigation's not confusing, and that you don't have a barrage of intrusive pop-ups to drive your visitors away. Now, you can have a few, but you don't want to have so many pop-ups hither and thither all over your page that people are extremely frustrated when they visit your website. So just kind of clear things up, make the navigation easy, make the experience a nice one for your visitors when they come to your website. Pitfall number 5 is avoiding optimization of your images. Now, that's one thing that a lot of people forget, that you're not just optimizing your text, but your images on your website as well. Those pictures, they can make or break your site. If you don't compress your images, they take a really long time to load. I know this from personal experience. I've had a lot of feedback in the past when I was first starting my websites that my images were taking so long to load. And so I learned that very quickly that compression is optimal. So compress your images, and also you want to optimize those images for SERPs. So you can do that for your search engine results pages. You can make sure that your keywords that you selected in your keyword strategy for your content are placed strategically in your file name for your images as well. This is going to really help you with SEO. These little things help a lot. You want the file names to be descriptive, and you also want to include that in your alt text. This not only helps to improve your SEO, but it helps to make your images more accessible. So this is going to further boost your ranking in SEO because accessibility means a lot. Pitfall number 6 is neglecting your social media presence. Now, we don't all have time to be on socials all day, every day for every platform, but I do highly recommend that you pick one or two that you really like and create a presence there. Social media and SEO can go hand in hand. Neglecting your social media presence can also mean that you are leaving something really important on the table, and that's those backlinks that you want. Those backlinks that are pointing straight to your website for more visibility. So use those social media platforms to your advantage. Share your socials on all of your platforms with your audience so that you can build a stronger presence online and engage with your customers, your clients, and those who will soon be your customers and clients. Pitfall number 7 is ignoring your analytics. So in one of my previous videos, I talked about making sure that we don't neglect looking at our analytics and that we constantly make sure that we're doing our month in review for our business. And so if you're looking at your business every single month, at the end of those 4 weeks, you're able to strategize by simply seeing what your results were. So what happened on your socials, what happened with your site traffic that month, what happened on your YouTube channel or your podcast, and kind of look at this as a picture of what your business looked like for the last 30 days. And this is going to give you a great idea about what you should be doing in the future. So your month in review is a very important part of your business building. Don't neglect that. Make sure you're looking at your analytics to help you determine where you are and where you need to be going. Pitfall number 8 is overlooking the technical SEO. So we have the search engine optimization we do to bring eyeballs back on our website, but we forget sometimes that there's the technical part of it as well, and we don't want to overlook that. So when you're checking your Google Analytics, make sure that you're looking at things like how many broken links you have, how many crawl errors are happening on your site, and whether or not you actually have a lot of duplicate content, because these things can adversely affect your performance in Google. You want to make sure that you're regularly auditing your site to avoid these kinds of things. So paying close attention to your analytics and looking at your site performance is going to help you a lot. I also recommend that you take a look at your Google Console as well. And so I'll leave a link for all of these things I'm talking about: Google Console, Google Analytics, and the key search and keyword planner. All these links you're going to find in the description box. Pitfall number 9 is, this is similar to what we've been talking about so far, SEO, but this is a particular type of SEO that I think we oftentimes overlook, and that's your local SEO. So whatever type of business you're running, you want to look at what's happening locally in your geographic area and capitalize on those keywords. You also want to claim your Google My Business listing and ensure that it's listing accurate information about your business. So make sure you have that so that people who live in your locality are going to see what you offer, and you'll have more exposure. And lastly, pitfall number 10 is chasing all kinds of backlinks, no matter the quality, and chasing quantity. So we want to make sure we flip that and we chase quality over quantity. Although backlinks are crucial, you want to make sure that the links that are floating back to your website are high quality websites. You don't want to have penalties happening to your business by Google because you have too many spammy links pointing back to your site. Focus on building quality backlinks through lots of variety of ways, through guest blogging or podcast guest appearances. Find ways that you can promote your website through authoritative sources that have the same or higher authority and ranking on Google. And there you have it, my friends. Those are 10 SEO pitfalls to avoid as a small business owner so that you can have the optimal online success. I want you to really enjoy working your business online. Just do your best out here. This is a lot of fun. It's a whole entire world of adventure online, and it's all about taking it one day at a time and learning new things and tweaking our processes as we go. So I hope that you enjoy learning about all of these SEO tips along with me as I present them to you, and I'm applying these things to my business, and I hope that you'll apply them to yours. And I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.